For decades, Argentina have held a long spiritual relationship with the number 10 shirt, graced by some of the beautiful game's greatest players. But one of the most revered talents to define what it truly means to wear the shirt was Juan Riquelme, a magical player that dazzled football pitches with his skills and demonstrated the essence of La Pausa, all with seemingly little effort. Indeed, he was emblematic of the enganche position, a romanticised role that has seemingly disappeared from the modern game. Juan Riquelme was born in San Fernando, a city to the north of Buenos Aires, one day before Argentina were crowned champions at the 1978 World Cup. The eldest of 11 children and born to a poor family, his experience of football began with several local teams near to where he grew up, before eventually being scooped up by Argentino's famed youth academy, where his journey would truly begin. Responsible for nurturing the likes of Maradona, Batista and Redondo, Riquelme too would quickly develop into a highly sought youngster, well recognised for his dazzling technical ability, and soon enough much bigger teams would come in search of the young Argentinian, including his boyhood team Boca Juniors. He would join for a fee of $800,000. Here his rise would continue, and by 1996 he had made his Premier Division debut against Union de Santa Fe, scoring his first senior goal in a 6-0 win just 2 weeks later. Indeed, Riquelme, even though still in the early stages of his career, quickly became the epicentre of the side, a master of space and angles, and with an ability to unlock tightly packed defences and toy with the opposition. It's no surprise that he became a firm favourite with fans, withstanding the criticism from some who disliked his languid approach to the game. Success would come quickly for the naturally gifted Argentine, his creative play between midfield and attack guiding the club to 6 titles, including the Copa Libertadores crown in 2000 and 2001, and on an individual basis breaking into the Argentine national team. It was no surprise then, after almost 200 matches, 44 goals, numerous assists and countless magical moments, Europe would come calling. A move to Barcelona would follow in 2002, where many thought he would continue his rise, following in the footsteps of other great Argentine number 10s to conquer the continent. However, it wouldn't go that way. Barcelona's manager, Louis van Gaal, was far from Riquelme's biggest fan. On the rare occasion he was given a chance, Riquelme played as a winger and was unable to find his rhythm in the team. While again questions came regarding his approach to the game, a player with flair and talent, but not functionality and commitment within matches. Indeed, what was a dream move quickly turned into a nightmare, and once Barcelona signed Ronaldinho, who took the non-European player spot, Riquelme lost his place in the team. Yet Riquelme was given an unlikely second chance of Spanish success at Villarreal, a move which turned out to be a match made in heaven. Given the chance to once again be at the heart of a side and licensed to be the orchestrator for those ahead of him, Riquelme immediately hit the ground running, helping the side finish third in the 2004-05 season, while personally honoured with the Most Artistic Player award by Marca. Perhaps the pinnacle of his career was in 2006, when his presence at Villarreal put the club on the European map as they made it to the Champions League semi-final. Meanwhile, the Argentine concluded the season with 15 goals in 35 games and a nomination for FIFA Player of the Year. On the international stage, his remarkable form continued that year too, both domineering and decisive as a creative player within the side. And while the journey ended at the quarter-final stage, Riquelme certainly showed his worth to the world. However, the highs were short-lived. Despite his successes, a dip arrived shortly after returning back to Villarreal, where he began to take liberties that his labouring performances no longer justified. By the January of 2007, his relationship with Manuel Pellegrini and the club's president broke down, and a move back to Boca followed. Back home in the place he was always understood, during the latter stages of his career he remained a hero at the club he had supported as a boy, once more helping Boca Juniors to multiple titles and winning several individual awards before a romantic final stint back where it all began at Argentinos Juniors. Riquelme was a magical player who epitomised all that we love about the beautiful game. A true enganche and a joy to watch, no player was quite like it. The way he linked play and stitched things together with his passing and touches was magical, and his vision and creativity was something only few gifted players possess. He was a player that thrived when given freedom and struggled when not, and I think this quote by Jorge Valdano sums Riquelme up perfectly.